I have an amazing craft that I saw a YouTuber do. She came up with a way to use cotton swabs for hair jewelry. So I love the craft so much I decided to do my own sort of version of her idea, which is using cotton swabs to make hair jewelry. So I'm going to pause this for a moment and then I'll come back to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, let me show you guys how to do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a hair clip. So this is a comb. You're going to take a comb or one of these long Barbie pins like this. And you'll take the cotton swab and you'll put nail polish on it. So I already did it so I can show you guys how it looks. So you're going to put nail polish on both ends. So once you've done that, you cut it off. When you cut it, you're going to feel when you go to cut it, the scissor will feel the hard part. Don't cut it too short because it's just cotton, so it'll start to fall apart. You want to make sure you still have that stick inside. Now that idea comes from a crafter for using these sticks for paper beads and toilet paper beads because it keeps it hard. So that's pretty much the same idea. So you can make it short, but if you make it too short, it's going to just mush because it's just cotton. So you want it to stay hard like this. So what you do once you have it hard and you have this, you take your item, you can use a barrette, you can use a Barbie pin, you put some glue on it, and then you just press it down. And hold it for a little while. This one, I didn't get enough glue. Oh, there it is. And then you have the start of this. I'm going to take this out so I can show you it closer. So then you have the start of this. I hope you guys see that. So then you put it along the ends. Now, when I was doing it first, you'll see I didn't keep them all the same size. So I then had to glue it to each other. So because I didn't keep it all the same size, one would have been short, one would have been long. So I ended up gluing them to each other and then gluing it on. So you guys can tell that I did that. Okay, so now to make a flower, I like using these pearls. So these are faux pearls from the Dollar Tree. And what you can do is take the white one or the colored one and just glue it to the pearl. Now these pearls have a hole. So the first one that I'm going to put on will be the one to cover the hole of the pearl. And it gets very hot, so be careful because it can burn you. So this is the first cotton ball on the pearl. Then I'm going to glue it to the pearl and the cotton ball next to it so that it can go in a circle. So that instead of it kind of going the long way, you want to make sure it goes in a circle. So it's pretty much going around the pearl. I hope you guys see that. All right, and now I'm going to glue another one onto the pearl and the cotton ball. So we got the pearl and the cotton ball with the glue around it. Oops, that's hot. So be careful. If you're doing this with your kids, you may be the one who wants to do the hot glue part because it really does get hot. Okay, so now I have to make a few more little pieces for the flower, but I'm going to take some of this glue off because it's starting to just stick to my hand. Okay, so I'm going to cut this part. And as you can see, it's just a small amount that you need for the flower. And when you get to this point where you want to squeeze in another one, you can just squeeze the Q-tip to make sure it's not too big.